Misses off the tip-off. As we said, an all-senior lineup. Dante Mays, who goes right to the rack to start the scoring, alongside Tabari Triplett, Tyron Morel. What has been a terrific high school career for Dante Mays as well. Number one here for the Blue Racers. He's got 4 now. Mays moves it forward outside on the perimeter. They'll hand it off back to Mays. He's going to try to work his way up amongst the trees. An early bucket for Bowsher on the first possession of the game. Well, Dante Mays runs a glass, got a second chance opportunity and cashed in. Other than 2 whistles for quick balls out of bounds, we haven't had any stoppage here in the first quarter. Another bucket for just could not get the bank off the glass. Turned over there out of the hands of Merrill. Mays coming back up the floor. He's going to go up high. Puts it in. Yeah, he's got a full head of steam. Good luck trying to catch up to Dante Mays. Good. Caught the backboard on that. Other end of the floor. Here's Will Mays. Take it back away. Dante Mays. Double Mays, and Dante Mays gets the advantage there. Fast break bucket in transition. Steal and score. That in between his defender and the basket. He kind of shielded off the defender, so he couldn't get the block. Mays inside. What a move. Silky smooth. Dante Mays right down your living room. Dolphinite. He's up to 12. High-low action. Gracie dumps it down to the low post. Cuts off of it. You got to lay it. Dante Mays. He gets to the rim. Dials it up from distance, too. Bring a halt to that. This time up the floor. Under 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Mays weaves around one defender. Bobbles around and on through. So Lynn unable to hit either at the line. Dante Mays, the lime green shoes through the logo. 3-pointer. Dante Mays, once again, 24 points. He's kept his team. If I didn't know better, I'd be calling Stone Cold Steve Austin, baby. I was hoping you were going to say that. And it stops the drought. First points of the evening. Seconds now. He'll begin to start his move off the screen. And he will get all the way inside for the buzzer beater finish. Stolen from Diesel. Here comes Mays. Trying for his 4th straight assist. He got the ball back and a great finish there. As Victor Reed set him up. Left nostril, and there's Dante Mays getting his first points here. Bowsher reclaims the lead. Frustrating the inbound pass. The inbounder stepped on the line. Here's Mays, has some space. Mays now heating up as he connects on a triple. And this is what this young man can do at any time. Mays at the line to shoot 2. Everybody watching at home, Cody Thames began the game wearing 21, got some blood on that jersey. He just checked in the lane wearing 32 in white. Right there. He is a game changer. Here's Mays. When Ottawa Hills is penetrating, you got to have that help side. Let's go, Mays! How do you lose Dante Mays? My goodness. Dante Mays filling the stat sheet now as he is in double figures. Bowsher on top, 28-21 over Ottawa Hills. Point. When you don't do it, that's when it breaks down. Mid-range jumper from Dante Mays. Time, have your hands ready. And Cole Anderson tried to get the and Miller has 3 fouls. Nick Anderson with 4. That is their 7th. So we'll put Dante Mays at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Number 1, Dante has to make the shot. Number 2, if they don't make it, Bowsher must rebound the ball.
And shots after the turnover, but go ahead and finish it so they can create the pressure right away. Look at Dante Mays running lane hard. Nice play.
He pays it off at the other end. That's the first bucket for Dante Mays. Triplett out top. He kicks it to Mays, wide open for 3. That's a big shot from Dante Mays. 7 for him. Said when number 1 hangs up that Blue Racer jersey, it'll be definitely a bittersweet day, I'm sure, for a lot of people, as that's the kind of stuff he does, a give and go, and found his way right to the bucket. And that's Mays, that court vision, I think, shined right through there.
I've seen that vision before. It runs in his family. All those guards that run in their family. Great finish right there through contact. That's awesome.
11 now for Dante Mays, who just does a little bit of everything.
In a big way, they jumped on Whitmer early, and Matt Witham said it was a little bit surprised the way they kind of ran away with the game. But what he talked about was they were getting to the basket. They weren't settling from the outside as Dante Mays gets to the basket there. For Jefferson. Now a long outlet. Mays able to come away with it. He gets to the basket, and much needed there for Bowsher.
That's a great way to finish for that young guy.
Hightower was all over with the block. Mays goes right back to the cup and rattles it in.
You haven't figured it out. Dante Mays, he's a sense of urgency.
Under 8 a game.
I just figured out what Bowsher's running. They're running the chin set with a guy at the free throw line screen option.
Dante Mays, the first player. A layup for Mays.
What did we talk about? He's no longer waiting. I told you.
Mays, good shot fake. The floater.
That kid is tenacious. He's tough. Okay. Same time, those traps. You can't let that kid split that trap and go toward the basket. Just like you can't let him split the trap and go toward the basket.
And Mays made that look easier than it was, that floater.
Man, that's a tough shot.
Bowsher down 12, 2.5 minutes into the fourth. Here's Mays down that lane looking back at it. 2 defenders there, didn't matter. Cunningham. And Mays all the way to the basket. They're going to count it in, the foul. Cunningham gave it up, and Mays can make this a 3-point game.
Senior kid that's been in ball games since his freshman year. He's got fight in him, as well as his father, like his father did. He competes. That's tough.
That's number 4.
On the 3 from Juan Smith, and this is what Bowsher can do, John, as they force another turnover. Mays will finish with his left hand, an 8-0 run for Bowsher.
I don't know what it takes with Dante Mays. Or snow, baby, but the snowstorm is happening here right now, baby.
There is a thing as thunder snow, and thundering finish by Dante Mays to cap off an incredible first quarter for the Bowsher Blue Racers. John, have you seen a more complete 8 minutes this season out of any team?
Listen, I told you before we started tonight, Tim, you and I had this discussion. Sometimes they look like they can win the state, sometimes they don't. They look like they can win it tonight.
27-3, Bowsher off and running at the end of the first quarter.
And baby, you better start booking your tickets for this young man right now, because he is definitely an all-stater in the making.
Oh, the high-range floater. Nothing but nylon from Dante Mays.
They go pretty deep. They'll play 10 or 11 guys depending on the night. Mays, the pull-up 3, the bank open on the east side. As Dante Mays, single digits either way. Mays clears out some space. The runner, left it short, got his own rebound, the putback. And as you said, 5 for Mays, and all of a sudden,
Take your time. Get the the offense the coach wants.
Mays to the basket. Got it to go. Dante Mays with 7, 4-point game.
Take care of the basketball and knock down free throws. On cue, they can take that ball.
Dante Mays with 9. And
Come up a little bit. That way you.
how did Mays keep a handle on that?
I stopped talking because I was sitting there going, wow.
Back to 8 under a minute.
But
NLL stolen from Measle. Here comes Mays trying for his 4th straight assist. He got the ball back and a great finish there as Victor Reed set him up. And Mays has really started to come on with a vengeance as it goes shooting-wise tonight. But Thames a big rebound. This time Mays drives and he gets it and one. A beautiful floater on the run, and he can tie the ball game up.
Very good.
Look at Mays just dribble away from that trap and get down to the other end of the
Impressive.
floor and bank it home.
Tell you what, coast to coast. He's
The sensation over at Rogers can take a game over at any time, and they can be back in this game.
There's the backdoor feed. This from Thames to Dante.
Thames inside. Now Mays pulls up for 3. You bet. Dante Mays with his first bucket of the go, and a bucket here for Mays could help him quite a bit to try to get,
As we said, an all-senior lineup. Dante Mays, who goes right to the rack to start the scoring, alongside Tabari Triplett, Tyron Morrell, Marcus Griffith, and here for Dante Mays as well, number 1 here for the Blue Racers. He's got 4 now off the steal. Dante Mays has been 3 on the way off from Jones. But this is a team that does play hard. They give you a full, my goodness, Dante Mays said, I'll show out for senior night, and he's got 6 of the 8 Blue Racer points. But this is a weight team that's going to play hard all the way. Jones has 10 of the 14 points. He turns it over there to Mays, easy layup. 8 for Dante Mays here in the first, and a timeout as Darren White-Owens felt it was starting to spiral out of control. A full timeout will step aside. Come right back, 1:01 to play here in the first. There, he missed the layup. Weiler. Thames pull up inside that 3-point line. It's good. 10 for Dante Mays. And then earlier. See how effective he is. Mays, the pull-up 3. Dante Mays to his seat. But 13 for him.
It's funny how at times Moya getting some extended time here could be big for his confidence near the end of the season and going into next year.
Dante Mays says, I got 1. How about 2? Back-to-back 3s, 16 for Dante Mays. As you said, much like that season opener and even the first matchup between these two, Bowsher at an arm's length, but when Dante Mays puts on his cape and does stuff like that, it's going to be really tough for Wade to figure it out. The steal, fights through the contact, off the glass, and good.
And those are the stretches that Wade
Able to get past St. John's. Play a really good Tiffin Columbian team who is in Division I for the first time.
want their season to continue on.
City League Final Four. First game's Tuesday at Waite. I believe the champ Moye with 12.
I would definitely agree with you. I'm a big fan of both for different reasons. Dante Mays continuing to put on a show for his
restoration of that gym over at Scott certainly makes it a destination. 26 now for Dante Mays. I had made him feel a little more freer on the court, and so maybe the average of 13.2 is a little bit down. And Dante Mays, now with 28, could have done this every night if he wanted to. But it's the unselfishness to share the basketball in Dallas, and who's going to be the dominant player at the buzzer, and who's going to command the ball, as that's 30 now for Dante Mays. Well, Joe Guerrero's going to go out in his final home game here on Arlington Avenue, a winner, 91-75 over top of the Wade Indians here tonight. Dante Mays really did a nice job on senior night. We talked about him. Cody Thames finishes with 13 off the bench, albeit a normal starter. Also Ty Morrell with 11. To have three guys in double figures certainly says it all. On the other side for Wade, really impressed. Taylor Jones gets hurt.